Is my mic clear right
Yeah.
now?
It's fine.
Okay. Minecraft open for 12 minutes.
Is the audio even working? I think it is, but I don't think the Osu audio is working.
Good
Like,
morning.
this has been up for like 4 minutes.
Why is this not working? Is it working? Can you guys check
I think it's working. I'm quite confident.
on
Yeah,
the
I can hear
stream?
my
It
voice.
is working.
Okay, nice.
Oh no.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the very first match of ADT26 between the ppalrchuds and Dilf Cup 3. I'm Dasher1505 being joined by Mr. Osbert.
Yo, Ryshult, are you gonna like stream in Discord? Okay.
Yeah, Ryshult's computer is unfortunately getting blown up by the client, but apart from that, I think we should be in for a decent first match.
Is this a New Zealand versus New Zealand match?
No.
Shit.
Dilf Cup
Oh.
3, you could define as one of the New Zealand teams. It's got a lot more New Zealanders than average. I think half the team's from New Zealand. But there's no like solidly like pure NZ team this time around. Dilf Cup 3 is definitely like a more hard rock and DT orientated team. I mean, you have people like HaSappy and Rail who are like massive DT fans, and then you have Toaru as well. From what I've heard, he's a DT enjoyer, as well as the Topaz to round out your control roster and Neavako as captain. Whereas the ppalrchuds, well, they've got an eclectic bunch. You have Syro, Dumb Andy, who kind of speaks for himself, rumii, who kind of speaks for herself, and then you've got some aim players, an aim game, and onmichi to round out the roster. Of course, I don't know how many people from the ppalrchud roster have actually turned up, so... And it looks like we've already got some bans coming out. No Mod 5, which I think makes a lot of sense for Dilf Cup. I mean, they don't really have any strong reading players.
Let's go to the band number 4. It was the second rage bait map of the map pool.
No Mod 4, that... I don't know if I agree with that ban necessarily. I think the precision roster on Dilf Cup 3 is actually quite good. And... oh yeah, DT2 from the ppalrchuds. That makes sense. I mean, HaSappy and Rail are both like very fast players in their own right. And I'm sure one of Neavako, Toaru, or Tofa could round out that tapping roster. Oh yeah, hidden 2 ban as well. I mean, perfect sense. You have onmichi and rumii. Like, that's like a decent pair for a hidden 2. Whereas I think Div Cup 3 doesn't really have any hidden players that would beast it out. I mean, there's definitely an argument that someone like Rail might be able to play it, but I would not put any stock into that. Is your computer doing alright, Ryshult?
Is that a free mod 2 pick I see?
Yeah, it's a pick.
Ooh, I saw the map like
Remod
2 minutes ago, and I don't think anyone's gonna catch any cider ends.
So lower AR, I mean 9.2. The CS shouldn't be a big issue for hard rock players. Just opting for slider gimmick, which I think is probably their best angle. I don't think anyone on Dilf Cup 3 is a like particular slider enjoyer. Quite a few of your players actually kind of hate slider maps. So for a map like this, I think you might be able to expect the Neavako or Rail, or even the Topaz to take hard rock on Dilf Cup 3. Then I don't really know who would take Hidden. Maybe Rail again. With the ppalrchuds, I mean, you have rumii there to take Hidden.
I
And
think HaSappy would take it in ever.
I don't know if HaSappy would be in for this kind of map. He's a very specialized player.
But he's
I
also
think
3-digit.
he could probably play it with Hidden if needed. We're at like early stage as well, so it should be fine for him. Now, depending who's shown up, you could actually see maybe Syrup on the hard rock. If Dumb Andy was here, then that'd be kind of terrifying, but is that guy here? I don't really know who's going to take the hard rock on the ppalrchud roster, depending on who's here and who isn't. But like on paper, I like this pick.
Wait, Syrop's on ppalrchud. Is he not gonna
He-
just take hard rock?
Yeah,
Isn't
he
that
could
like...
take hard rock, but I don't know if he's actually there or not.
No, he's in chat. He picked free mod 2.
Ah, I'm such a silly guy. They're calling Topaz the most present player of all time. How many people have actually shown up? I'm curious.
Is rumii even on the other team? Hold on, let me check the team sheets.
Rumii is indeed on the ppalrchuds.
I mean, they have 2 players now. They have 3. Holy, they have enough to play the game.
That is looking like a Neavako, HaSappy, and Topaz roster. So I imagine HaSappy will probably take Hidden, Topaz probably on Hard Rock, although Neavako's not terrible at Hard Rock either. He's actually quite good. In rumii, Syrup, aim game, I imagine aim game on no mod, rumii, Hidden, Syrup, Hard Rock. I mean, it's kind of obvious.
I mean, it's either or, because Syrop could just take the nomad and just FC it, and then they get aim game to like put up a good score as well. So it'd be interesting to see whether aim game or Syrop takes hard rock.
I'd think the Syrup would take it. I mean, he's a massive Hard Rock enjoyer, and on a map like this, your Hard Rock comfort really matters. Like, not just, oh, I can play it, but to like willingly be comfortable, be able to easily play it.
Need to catch more than 5 starter ends in this map.
Well, I'm actually more curious about who's taking Hard Rock on Dilf Cup 3, 'cause I'm pretty sure it'll be the Topaz, but
It'd be HaSappy. HaSappy's still in. Holy.
Zappy's a 3-digit, so he'll take Hard Rock. No way.
Is
No,
that double hard
is
rock?
on hard rock. Double
Wait,
hard rock from HaSappy
why are we
and the
overmodding?
Topaz. Neavako on hidden. Aim game running the hard rock with Syrup.
Topaz? Topaz?
Oh, did Ryshult's computer just explode?
So you have rumii on 27% accuracy and HaSappy on 46. Holy.
I think Ryshult's reffing client has exploded. We need just gotta get more streamers.
Ryshult, I know this isn't a good time to ask, but when are we gonna also get audio here?
We have audio, what do you mean?
We have audio? Wait, what?
Yeah, just unmute it, dude.
Unmute the stream? Wait, what? I don't have audio.
That's because his computer froze.
Do you want me to also... Oh, wait, am I allowed to riff?
I imagine we've already gotten through the entire map. So who do you think won?
Right now, ppalrchuds, they have like 2,000 score leader, so I think they won.
They have
Just based
double
on
the
the
score
information we
right
have.
now. Double the score is not bad.
Yeah, I don't even think it was close. In theory, if they pick the map, they win it.
True, every map that a team picks, they'll win. Otherwise, why would they pick it?
What are they spamming in chat? I can't tell what that is.
Whoop.
Is the first half supposed to be a dog? Oh wait, it's one full thing. It's just my Twitch was too small and it cut it in half. I still don't know what it's supposed to be. though.
Neavako's being called a traitor. What's happened? What have we missed?
4 versus 2? What? Doesn't mean we're replaying
It's okay,
it.
I can learn how to riff right now and take some of the load off of Ryshult's burdened little toaster.
All you have to do is just copy paste what's on the sheet
Whoop.
and then spam MP settings to make it look like you know what you're doing.
Ooh. Oh. Looks
Wow,
like it's
we can
actually
access to the
working
map.
now.
Holy.
So I think we've seen early misses from both Neavako and the Topaz, as well as aim game, but it looks like it's evened out. With an early lead, the ppalrchuds.
I wonder
Off
what
back
the
of
AR on this was before Hard Rock, because like...
9.2.
Wow, do they really just hate 9.2 that much?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I think a map like this would be easier, no mod. Rumii finally finding the miss, but her accuracy is by far the best. Only really matched by Neavako, but I mean, with that chain miss on the...
Yeah, okay. No, do you want to teach me how to stream?
There'd be more setup. You should learn how to riff.
Oh no. Because I had the streaming thing set up for Onzo before I was told I wasn't allowed to.
Oh, we're back. Okay, so if you ever want to like help stream or riff, we have a helpful staff sign up link at the bottom of a forum post. Would really appreciate it. And Dilf Cup opting for Hard Rock Free. I think interesting to go for Hard Rock Free. I think they're trying to bank off the fact that they did win on a lighter map, mostly Hard Rock before, and to try keep that up by going for a similar-ish map, going for Ichirin.
Looking at the
Kinda-
pools notes, and I just see 4 question marks. So
Yeah, it kind of throws a bunch of stuff at you. It's got some weird sliders. It's got those cut patterns to test your aim control. Really, it'd suit the role of a no mod 3 or no mod 4 without Hard Rock. That kind of map.
But then again, it's only circle size 3.3, so
Yeah,
wherever
the
your
Hard
cursor
Rock,
is, it's still gonna be on the circle.
the Hard Rock isn't adding crazy amounts of difficulty here. It's just making it a comfortable AR for quite a few players.
I don't think it's that comfortable, given that it's 145 BPM. Like, for some people, that's actually quite, like, too not dense.
Then they're just noobs. That's literally like DT levels of density. It should be fine. Just lock
It's
in.
just gamma up. Just gamma up.
Why are you in the chat, Neavako? Go support your team, bro. Get in that map. Oh, something to note about this matchup. Rail is not getting single tap gated by any of these maps. And I think okay. Well, we're back.
Ooh, ooh.
Good morning. If you're curious how the last map went, there were 3 FCs, but 2 of them were on ppalrchuds' side. So they got a breakpoint as well. But now we have hidden 2. And I'm curious to see how this will go. I don't really know if there are any like insane hidden players apart from rumii here for a map like this. But I think everyone except Rail has already missed. Ah, and aim game.
Wait, what? I was told aim game hates hidden.
What a fraud. Now, this hidden 2 is more of just a can you play 200 BPM mechanics at A8 with hidden.
Yeah, the aim control looks like it's like a wrist breaker.
The aim is a bit awkward, but this map isn't like terrible overall. But early on, we're seeing a lot of players struggle. Notably, onmichi has 40,000 points. And we're seeing some players succeed quite nicely. rumii building up to 300 combo. Topaz as well, actually, holding alongside Rail, which does put it on Dilf Cup 3's side. Really more just off the back of the fact that onmichi can't play this at all, whereas Tofa, whilst they're not matching the best players in the lobby, they're not the worst either. Another break from game just consistently.
Is this not a
finding
ppalrchud pick?
Yeah, it is. And they're kind of getting fried on it. with Rail and
Tech
Topaz
massive
both
slider.
doing fine. It's really down. If Rumii breaks, this map is probably already over. Even then, you're gonna want Rail and Topaz to miss pretty damn soon. And we get that miss from Rail, which, I mean, if you're part of a ppalrchuds fanbase, you're gonna want. But Topaz is matching Rumii still, and there's no combo to speak of to help Rumii out. The score lead is actually narrowing slightly though. As I say that, Game and onmichi both miss. My bad.
There's still a quarter of the map left, and with that miss again from Rayo, it could swing over if Topaz misses like right now.
Yeah, Topaz
Like
needs
right
to find that
now.
break. And Rumii, I mean, it's looking like she's gonna get that reverse choke. Never mind, they both break at the
okay.
same time, which I think
That
pretty
favors
firmly
both
gives
sides,
us
yeah.
a break point. Yeah. They both found a miss in the bottom left corner. If you're Rumii, you might be kicking yourself, but if you're Topaz, you're breathing a sigh of relief, knowing you've just secured another break point. The third break point in a row. With some very nice scores, particularly from Rumii and Topaz. Rail putting up a very strong score as well, and Aimgame and Tofa struggling quite a bit, and onmichi is clearly not having that much fun. Poor guy. But, I mean, it's Dilf Cup 3's pick. What are they going to opt for? They opted for the Hard Rock 3 and lost, quite resoundingly. They've just won reading on Hidden 2.
There is another no mod reading map.
I think they banned that because Rail can't actually play no mod reading, which narrows
they?
down their reading roster. Yeah.
Which one was it? It was number 3, right?
Toaru Girl.
Wait.
I think that was with that. So I think we might see a precision pick, maybe. I think precision makes sense if you're on Dilf Cup 3. I mean, you've got some strong precision players in that roster. And you managed to luck out quite a few of ppalrchuds' own players with precision. They could opt for mechanics as well, like, they have the DTs available to them. But I think mechanics is a riskier gamble here.
Have both HaSappy and Rail who will find that DT comfort on that DT3, where if it's quite like it's either you can play or you can't.
Yeah, 10.3 is a pretty big gatekeeper.
And it's
for
like
reading.
old. It's old as
But
well.
Nomod 3 is the pick. This Nomod 3 is a lower BPM one. It's... When I played it, I found it quite easy to actually just find random misses on the map. But part of the difficulty with a map this low on BPM is actually controlling your own tapping. But I think both rosters should be fine with that. I think... Who should we expect to see? Rail can single tap this, so he's in. Rumii, I think, should be in. I still don't know how many of ppalrchuds players are actually there. You could get the Topaz in the Dilf Cup 3, I mean, that guy can play aim control. So I'm just wondering about the third player for Dilf Cup 3, because I mean, ppalrchuds, depending on who they have, they might just have to force the Rumii in-game Syro trio. You can maybe swap Syro on onmichi, it really depends here. Wow, they're so kind. They're saying hi. Looks like we're about to get into the map. Okay, aim game, Cyrope, Rumii, and Neavako, Rail, HaSappy for your two lineups here. Interesting. Because HaSappy has diversified a lot since a year ago. He's a much worse player a year ago than he is now. Now he's much more well-rounded. That switch to big area really helped him. And I mean, aim game. If you're good at aim, you can probably play aim control. Cyrope, if you can play aim, you can play aim control. And Rumii is kind of an old beast. Oh, we'll be playing hidden too.
Wait, that's not in the pool, is it? Wait, what?
It's okay. Stay calm.
Oh no.
Feel free to guess who is winning. Yeah, what's his username? We can help you find that fella. And we get into the map. Nice, nice. We are 500 combo deep, and Rumii and Cyrope are holding down the fortress for their team, whereas it's just a Rail holding down the combo for his team. Neavako and HaSappy finding some misses, and accuracy overall is pretty balanced. Cyrope's lower accuracy is balanced by Rumii's much higher accuracy. Pretty much everyone on Dilf Cup 3 is holding roughly 98%. But, I mean, with Rumii and Cyrope coming in half the map, half the combo, one of them's gonna need to miss pretty soon. We're gonna need to see some heroics come out from a recovery on Neavako or HaSappy. And Rumii does find that drop, which is critical if you want Dilf Cup 3 to secure their own pick. Cyrope's holding down the fort as we start to get to some more snap ult, but the snap ult catches Cyrope off. The aim finally catching him out, whereas Rail is still holding strong, not getting destroyed by the aim in this map.
Keep in mind, Rail is single tapping.
Comfortably. And Neavako's starting to build up here. Aim game and Cyrope, no combo to speak of. It flips. Rail and Neavako are going to start building up this scoreline. It was looking so good for the ppalrchuds, but then Rumii and Cyrope just immediately found misses. And Cyrope and aim game are just struggling to recover. Whilst HaSappy is definitely struggling as well. I mean, Neavako's built up 600 combo. Rail is looking to close out a good FC on this map. So we get into some lower intensity. This snap ult. Now, looks like nobody's finding any issues. You're gonna need to see a break on Rail and Neavako real soon if you want this point to flip. And I just don't think it's gonna happen. They both hit one of these jumps. Rail finally finds the miss, but Neavako holding down the score. That, I think they might have just secured their second pick. Sorry. Neavako actually setting a really nice score after that terrible, terrible start. 900 combo and counting. Rumii finding just one unfortunate little misread and misaim to ruin that FC. And Rail also finding a miss right on the end, but a really close pick. Really just that reversed combo from Neavako and that strong near FC from Rail inching him over this team. And that means a team has finally secured their own pick. Peltaro or Kivo Elivo. Let's have a look. He is on the balling team. Their match is in like 3 minutes.
Is someone else streaming that match? Oh, what?
So
apparently
you
you're...
opt in
Oh,
if you're on this team.
nothing. I was just about to say that I don't think the other match is going to be streamed.
GG. Nomod 2 is a pick for the ppalrchuds here. Now, I don't
thought
think
it
we've
was quite brutal.
Yeah, we haven't seen any real, like, crazy flying maps come out, so I'm actually unsure how this will play out.
Honestly, I haven't seen any crazy flowaway maps in, like, Australian tournaments ever. Apart from, like, Oceanic Cup, but, like, apart from that. Cat's too scared to pull it.
This pick's actually quite nice, I think. I mean, I don't know how disabled the Topaz is, but I think the Topaz is going to really struggle on the tapping if he's as bad as our Parad. Rail is pathetically bad at streams, so you're locking out dilf top 3's best mechanics player. So you're left with Neavako, HaSappy, Toaru, and Tofa as your 4 players you can choose amongst. On the ppalrchuds side, Rumii has actually developed her tapping back, and this map's slow enough that I don't think she's gonna find any RNG misses because she can't tap it.
Rumii has been on the stream grinds, if you've, like, tuned into one of her streams recently. She's been shredding those 210 BPM maps.
I'm just curious about the other 2 players for the ppalrchud lineups. Don't know if they have any other crazy stream players.
GG's map's not loading again.
I'm curious to see how this goes. If you are the ppalrchuds, you kind of need to win this pick. Otherwise you're in a really bad position where dilf Cup 3 has so many maps available to them. Where they can easily abuse some of the weaker skill sets on the other team. Especially in that precision. And there are some gamble maps to do with just like aim consistency at the star rating. Can be really gambly. And you don't want to have to rely on those gambly picks to avoid a loss when your nerves are starting to really kick in. Looking like Insurgentz, onmichi are the 2 other players for ppalrchuds, whereas Topaz, HaSappy, both in for this. And aim game.
Aim game about to play 370 BPM jumps.
I already pointed without rail, I hate to say it. That's part of the strength of a pick like this, is locking out the other team's best player.
It's okay, flow aim isn't a real skill set.
Who even plays flowing on the big 26?
I'm sure no one in chat, right?
Yeah, no one in chat would.
Oh, the game
Have
finally loaded.
Gameplay. It's a little bit laggy, but from what we can see, no one has missed so far. Which makes sense. So really, it's just an Akka battle that currently the ppalrchuds are winning very easily. His Topaz is holding 94.8%. Guy's fighting for his life on these 175 BPM streams. To get into some more of a tapping, Topaz
That's a
gets his legs broken. Just finding consistent misses, whereas everyone else is doing just fine. Neavako drops some more misses on the flowing specifically. Tapping doing just fine, but I mean, Topaz is doing terribly.
Rumii is also just holding the highest accuracy in the lobby.
Yeah, he's an act from Rumii. Was backed by the rest of her team, also FCing right now. To get into more flowing, these Axel D-cells catch out HaSappy, and that is no FCs on the side of Div Cup 3. We are halfway into the map, and I think well, we're gonna have to see a complete collapse on the ppalrchuds side. We have a freeway FC.
So,
Syrop's accuracy is terrible.
Wait, was it Bancho?
Oh,
No, it was a real
just
miss.
So I think if we want to see this become a breakpoint, we're gonna have to start seeing a lot of chain misses for the other team. Looking for some aim. Aim in my nomod too. What the hell, Paulus? Saki's actually finding misses on it. That doesn't even matter. With this a 400k score gap, not even 3/4 into the map. There's just nothing you can really do to contest a team score like this unless you have a freeway with 98 on each player. So streams kick up again. Are we going to see a two-way FC for the ppalrchuds? Both players, Syrup and Rumii, holding through these activities. So Syrup finally finds it, unless it's just Rumii holding on to the full combo. To get just more Axel D-cell flowing.
This map is brutal.
Not looking to catch a single miss. Looking to close out that beautiful FC. To get to the last few patterns. Nervous at their highest. Rumii closes the FC out. And that FC on its own is nearly enough to take on the entire rest of the Dilf Cup 3 team. That is a near 1 million score gap.
Good job, Rumii.
That is a disgusting score, god damn. That gives you an angle now. Of course, your angle consists of one map, because who pulls more than one No Mod 2-esque map? But a converted point, their first converted point, and ppalrchuds just need to get one breakpoint. And it's all tied up. So, Dilf Cup free, they now have the pick. They probably are going to want to avoid super crazy aim control. I'm curious what they're going to opt into. 'Cause the wins and losses have been all over the place. We might see some more hard rock coming out. We could see the free Model 1 coming out if it's not banned.
I do expect Dilf to still want to pick into speed, whatever's left of it at least.
Yeah, that's the thing, I don't think there is speed left open.
Even if there is no speed, if the DTs are open, the DT comfort would favor Dilf a lot better.
One of the big things is this DT1 is AR8, I believe, so nobody should be getting reading gapped by it.
Oh, what did they pick? No one picks, what? Yeah, also, from what I remember, I thought it was like circle size 2 or something. No, it's not that map, oops. It's not the
Already
end
had,
control map.
Massive CS2 pick.
Do we have a circle size 2 pick here?
You already had it.
We did? Which one was that?
Hard rock free.
Ah, okay, yeah.
No Model 1. Okay. Opting for those aim, just raw aim mechanics. Interesting. I mean, I can see why this pick makes sense. Neavako is an incredibly strong aim player. Rail is an incredibly strong aim player. So really you just need one player to round out that roster. But on the ppalrchud side, I mean, they have a player literally called Aim Game, man. But rumii, incredibly strong aim player, and I'm sure onmichi or Aim Game can probably also play this map just fine. So this No Mod 1, it's not crazy high BPM, it's not crazy high CS. I guess if you really suck at reading, you'll complain that it's AR 9.4, but I mean really it's just a No Mod 1.
It isn't
John
a
Mod
very long map either, so like it does introduce quite a bit of variance, just because it's raw aim.
Yeah, you can always just
No
find
Mod-
shit misses on 6.7
Yeah.
star aim.
No Mod 1 is usually the map you pick when you're down 2 to 5, and you're just trying to get another point on board. But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I think it's interesting they opted for it, to be honest. Opting for the Topaz in as their third player, I think makes sense. I mean, the guy's been playing pretty well. Apart from that No Mod 2, but I mean, who let the guy in the wheelchair play No Mod 2? And we're seeing Aim Game to Instaro to back up rumii here for the ppalrchuds. We'll have to see how they do. Oh, another big thing here is nerve control. I know at least one of these players does struggle a bit with nerve control, and No Mod 1's probably the biggest test of that.
Which play are you talking about?
I can't leak his name.
Oh no.
I feel bad. It's his weakness. But I mean, for all of these players, you just have to hold your nerve like this.
Especially if you have a smaller area, I feel like having just a little bit of nerves on raw aim would probably make you shake off the notes.
Just lock in. Just lock in. The
Maybe
poor
we
little
can see
stream
them.
client.
Oh no. I was about to say if we were able to like reveal who the little guy with the nerves will be revealed.
We ain't revealing nothing, bro. Late abort. If you missed in like the first 10 seconds, you might be jumping for joy. And we'll never even know. We'll not know which team was jumping for joy.
Well, if you look at chat, we found out.
Oh, all of their SSs. Ah, Neavako for 100 for first stream.
I believe there
My
was a
God.
streamer numbered 1.
What
Who
the
was he
hell?
gonna
Who
step up
put
the game?
tapping in my aim, man? Hell no. All the map should be clearly delineated and only consist of one skill set.
We should bring back slot pooling.
And should be getting back into the match. Two strong lineups here. Dilf Cup 3 wins this. I think they win one of the more coin flippy maps, so they're gonna really want this point. Whereas if ppalrchuds win it, now it's tied up. And we could see a TB. If they just keep trading picks. If we get into it. Two players dropped a bit of ack on that intro stream, Topaz and rumii. But it's okay. It's only the first 10 seconds. Right, this map starts off strong. An early miss from Rail on these quite large triangle aim patterns. But note that
There's
lots.
5 aim control maps in this pool.
Yeah, the aim here, going from these like wide, large angles to these very small patterns, it's actually quite testing for aim control, especially when you're nervous. But early miss from Topaz as well. It was traded by Syrope, but right now, a decent advantage, I'd say, for ppalrchuds. I mean, they have 2 FCs against 1. But really, we're going to need to see another miss to really solidify a score either direction. Both teams are holding just fine. Get into some simple little 1-2s, which do actually catch Topaz. I mean, Syrope traded it again, but the scoreline isn't shifting a crazy amount. It's really just the accuracy and the slight combo difference. Another miss from Topaz.
Neavako miss might have shifted that over
Ooh.
quite a bit though.
Neavako finding a break right in the middle.
another
That
break.
is huge. Breaking all these large aim patterns, whereas aim game and rumii are holding just fine. Massive jumps and rail misses on them, and that is a full wipe for the Dilf Cup team. Aim game does finally find the miss, just some consolation, but rumii's gonna have to find a miss pretty damn soon as well. But holding through these, never mind. Finds
There's
the
the
miss
miss.
on these very large jumps. But I mean,
They don't have
That's
any
just so
combo to take
hard.
it back though.
no one's holding. And that very much favors the ppalrchud roster. I mean, look at that, 200k scoreline difference. We're gonna need to see some heroics for the Dilf Cup 3 side. I mean, the score lead's coming back, but not fast enough. It's solely off the back of Neavako's 300 combo, but we're gonna have to see a monumental collapse. And with that miss from Neavako, yeah, that's a break point right there. Those early misses, I think, really did no justice to the scoreline for Dilf Cup 3. And then, I mean, rumii and endgame just held up until the hardest part of the map, and then no one could really hold. It's a break point, and now we're even Steven. now it's starting to look like the ppalrchuds have gained some momentum in this matchup. With back-to-back wins on just the raw no-mod mechanics in no-mod 2 and no-mod 1. Gonna have to see if they want to opt in for more of that. Maybe they can go for no-mod.
Now all the nomads are banned.
Oh,
All pigs.
that's right. Pretty sure no-mod 4 is banned. I don't think they'd want to go for no-mod 4 anyways. They might opt for something like Hidden 1 then. Hidden 1
is only just 250 aim slop.
Or they could go for maybe Hard Rock 1 as well. Yeah, they go
They
for
do
Hard
have-
Rock 1.
Okay. But they do have a solid hidden roster if they ever want to secure another point.
Yeah, I think the hidden lineup's quite strong. Of course, you can't count out the Cup 3 just because just Hidden 1 is such a rail pick as well. I feel like he could do really well on it. But this Hard Rock 1, all sorts of aim. That's what the notes say. It is just another like raw aim test.
No, it's just another aim control. It's the 5th one of the match.
So I think we should see similar lineups here. I don't think they're gonna swap anyone in or out. But I think the Hard Rock is even more coin flippy than before. I mean, the thing about Div Cup 3's roster is they have some really strong Hard Rock specialists with their aim. Whereas the ppalrchuds lineup is more hidden and no-mod orientated, right? Well, they're kind of all over the place, to be honest, but in this matchup I think they'd be more favored for that hidden and no-mod rather than Hard Rock aim. So I imagine we'll just see Rail, Neavako, +1. With how Topaz did, we could see someone else come in. We might see Toaru, maybe, I don't know. Whereas with the ppalrchuds, I mean, Syrup being game rumii obviously makes sense. I mean, you guys just won the last aim map. Why change something that isn't even broken? Yeah, we're seeing Topaz in. Toaru is exam gapped. Oh wait, same. You're out here with an exam in 2 days. Aim game has dropped into the lobby. Rumii has dropped into the lobby.
Same rosters again.
Yep, the same exact lineups. The only difference now just being the Hard Rock aim. Very similar BPMs. Jumps just as hard. Will the AR10 comfort make a big difference? I think that's the main factor here. A lot of people find AR10 aim much easier just because it isn't very dense. And we have two Hard Rock aim like farmers here. Neavako definitely capable of doing his top plays some justice in this map. Pretty sure Topaz is kind of a Hard Rock shredder, so maybe he'll just lock in this time. But I mean, Syrup as well, Hard Rock enjoyer. Hard to call it, really.
Nice jellyfish back in the background.
love jellyfish. This would make a really good sidetrack day background now that I think about it. But we're getting into the map. Is Syrup gonna miss the first note? Oh no, my go. The aim here is definitely more awkward, but I think that AR10 kind of helps to make up for that. There are these awkward like little doubles at the end of the sliders for some of the patterns, but I think all the players here should be fine with that. No early misses from any side, and pristine accuracy across the board. So we're really just going to be waiting for who misses first. And we get that answered right away. Aim game drops a kind of early miss. But Topaz has traded it out, so it goes advantage to the ppalrchuds so far. But a very small one, a very minute score difference right now. Wait for the map to start to really pick up. Another miss from Topaz here. That's gonna start to bring the score lead further away. And Neavako drops a 500 combo. Traded by aim game, but that's not the trade you want.
And that 1/3 section catching out a lot of players.
Yeah, rumii's found the miss. Kind of no combo except for Rail with the miss from Syrup. And hold on a second. The scoreline is rocketing back. Rail getting to abuse his single tapping to hit for 1/3. Now it's advantage to Dilf Cup 3, all off the back of Rail's full combo. Topaz and Neavako struggling a bit here. But Rail really needs to hold on.
That leaderboard showing up might make him nervous though.
Rail just has to stay calm and collected. So we can do some really big 1-2s and Lydia's here. And he does break on that pentagon pattern. Now we're in danger zone territory. Danger zone full white for Dilf Cup 3. The score's rocketing back once again to the ppalrchuds. They just need to hold on for a little bit longer, and they're about to steal this point away. And they're all looking so composed here. Endgame finds that miss, but too little, too late. Another miss from Syrup, but it doesn't even matter. They're still gaining score. Just Neavako, Rail, and Topaz all just kind of falling apart on that ending. Only one of them really needed to hold to maintain their score advantage, but the stars aligned and ppalrchuds close out their own pick. Rail with a very nice 600k, but it's just not quite enough. And with that, the ppalrchuds are a single point away from match point.
I wonder which team the tiebreaker actually favors though.
The one who played it. Do you think anyone practiced for TB? Oh no, I remember the TB. The TB, I think, might favor the ppalrchuds.
I have never seen this TB before.
It's a quite comfortable slider mech map. I don't think the sliders aren't that hard.
It's an Elia map, so I trust it's good.
If you're Dilf Cup 3, you're gonna want to make this pick count.
I mean, the DT3 should still be open. Not sure if I missed the ban or not.
This could be their second to last pick. Will they opt for something in the DT pool? They do, instantly firing off DT1. This DT1 is 240 BPM. AR 8 base, so about 9.7 with DT, 9.6. The aim is slightly awkward, especially at the BPM, but I think the actual biggest factor here could just be the triples in the jumps. If you are bad at tapping, if you have no control at 240, then the triples will kill you. But if you have any proficiency at all, you should be just fine. So imagine the lineup here, we could see Neavako in for this. He's not AR gated by this map. We're definitely gonna see Rail. HaSappy is viable, and I think Toaru said he was exam gapped. So normally I'd assume he'd go in for this. For ppalrchuds, you might see rumii. You'll definitely see Cyrope. It's really between aim game and onmichi, and I think we'll see aim game again. The thing I am concerned about for the ppalrchuds is whether or not some of their players are comfortable with the bursts in this map. I know on her day, rumii is really not going to be complaining about these bursts, but if she's low rolled her tapping today, they could catch her out in particular. And Neavako as well tends to struggle with DT. I think with the AR being as low as it is, he should be fine. Because this kind of AR is a comfort pick level as HaSappy. And I mean, Rail is Rail, so should be fine. How Topaz has a 650 on Yimei Shizu. My bad, bro should go in. Might see the Topaz, I guess. Wow. We're seeing rumii, aim game, and Insurgentz against Neavako, HaSappy, and probably Rail, unless he has broken his hand in the last 5 seconds. Okay, Insurgentz swaps out for Cyrope, of course. Cyrope, another one of those DT abusers. Probably the one to watch out for on this map, on the ppalrchud roster. But we'll have to wait and see how these players all fare. We have to see if anyone is having a terrible tapping day and struggles to hit the bursts in the jumps. I think ideally all of these players should be fine. As we get into this map. So a kind of awkward aim. Sometimes you have to go from that low to snap aim in this map. Which some people can struggle with a decent amount in Syrup. The guy I said to watch out for actually has the first miss. My bad, bro. My bad. And his act is kind of terrible as well. What happened, bro?
Maybe we'll see a reverse choke and everyone else claps. Oh, never mind, he misses again.
What is going on with Syrup, I wonder? I mean, everyone else is doing...
the low AR?
Yeah, it might be the density from this being in 9.6 with at 240. Some people can find it like very, very hard. Evidently, Neavako nearly dropped on that triple. He drops to 50 from over-tapping it, but doing just fine. Syrope
is
is
not
getting...
having a good time.
Neavako misses, but I mean, Syrope has just reached 100,000 scores. What is going on? Meanwhile, HaSappy is doing work on this map.
Maybe a world where it's 4 AM and he's just getting sun gapped. Oh, 4 PM, sorry.
It looks like Syrope's finally starting to find that combo. They finally have combo punch, but never mind, aim finds a miss. I mean, Dilf 3 looks so incredibly comfortable on this. Rail finds the miss. Alongside Neavako, but I mean, it doesn't matter. HaSappy only just dropped his first 100. Look at that miss from rumii. HaSappy's the only one holding. The Steed player, the only person going through and putting work on this AIM DT1. Will he close it out? I mean, he's making this map look so pathetically easy. He's got 99.8 app. Not finding a single miss anywhere. They've just deep-rolled ppalrchuds. I mean, Syrope struggling incredibly bad, but it doesn't even matter when HaSappy just drops a clean 1.2 million score. That is a disgusting FC. 2 100s. Really showing that switch to big area really helped out. A year ago, I don't think HaSappy would have done that. Meanwhile, Neavako and Syrope both struggling, but what happened with Syrope, man? I mean, didn't that guy like choke Hikari with DT? Or is it just like the AR of this map? But point to Dilf 3. Now, ppalrchuds' last pick of the match. So they're gonna have to make it count.
Left?
I mean, with that performance from Syrope, you do not want to go for Hidden 1. Unless you think one of the people that could trade up for him can play it. But I mean, Hidden 1 arguably is harder than DT1 aim-wise. It's faster, it's lower AR.
I didn't see, but is Hidden 3 banned? It is like the most rage bait map ever, but
If it isn't
wondering
banned,
if
they
it's
could
worth
go
a
for it.
ban.
I'm wondering now.
It's like the overlay doesn't say which one's a pick to ban, but from what I remember, there's only Hidden 3, Hidden 1, and DT3 left.
If those are the free maps open, I would not want to be in ppalrchuds' shoes. I mean, Hidden 3 is probably the best option out of those. Hidden 1, I mean, just... I mean, Hard Rock 2, the problem ppalrchuds has is their star player in rumii is... Her weakest skill set is objectively precision. Which kind of matters, especially, like, Hard Rock 2 may not be, like, terribly hard precision-wise, but if it's your worst skill set, you're just not comfortable at it, and you will find random misses.
Yeah, I feel like rumii would benefit from just having the Hidden 3 just to, like...
Gamble.
Not gamble, she can, like, definitely put up good scores. Oh, and we see the Hard Rock 2.
The Hard Rock 2... Now that is going to be actually terrifying. Rail is going to eat this map for breakfast. Or I could have just cursed him, but I mean... 128 BPM, no one should be struggling too hard with the tapping on this.
HaSappy switching over to the big area, now he has all the precision in the world.
And I mean... You shouldn't find too much difficulty controlling your tapping. When it's like 128, you kind of just play it like a DTA map, tapping-wise. The thing about this map, it does have some 1.8 or 1.6 for bursts. I'm pretty sure that's why it's as high of a star rating as it is. And it has some interesting cut double patterns that can be quite tricky. But, I mean, Rail just single taps like this entire map and then eats it for breakfast. I feel like HaSappy can probably play this just fine as well. Topaz could be a shout. I don't know if... I mean, the really high BPM bursts of this map are really easy to double tap. And you can just combo abuse. And I mean, Neavako also no slouch on hard rock. He's been playing a lot of precision recently. So I guess it'll just come down to who feels like they can get the score today. Meanwhile, for ppalrchuds, I'm just wondering... You get Syrup, obviously. Then, out of rumii aim game onmichi, who do you not include? So you need this point. Like, if you lose Hard Rock 2, I feel like Dilf Cup 3 could just opt for Hidden 1. Or DT3 and it's just over.
Yeah, DT3 is like the AR 10.3 comfort pick.
Because, I mean, if Dilf Cup has just any 3 people who can play Hidden 1 with any level of comfort, I think the ppalrchuds just lose that now. Short of like a star performance from someone like rumii. And in DT3, I mean, HaSappy can read up to 10.5. You have Rail, who should be able to play it. He might actually get alternating capped. I think... Yeah,
I'm sure he can single tap it, right?
I don't
What
think
BPM
so.
is it? It's only 192, right?
Yeah. We're seeing endgame Syrup and rumii against Neavako, Rail, and HaSappy. Both lineups that make a lot of sense. This map is a long one, so they'll have some time to stew on their performance. Get into the map. Will we find a miss in the first 50 combo? The answer is no. But I mean, so far, everyone doing just fine. rumii and Rail are currently the people struggling with AC, but got the SS from Endgame and a nice 98, going up to 99 from Syrup. Matched by 99s on both Topaz and HaSappy. Topaz swapping in for a map like this makes sense. That guy's kind of a control beast. To get into some of his cut double patterns, and no one's finding any misses on them. There are some slight axe struggles coming out with ppalrchuds. 2 players down to 96. Whereas, I mean, Dilf Cup 3, they have some very beautiful act. Topaz finds the first miss, traded by rumii, so the better act will favor, but, I mean, even the nature that they just instantly traded doesn't really move that breakpoint, but Syrup finds a miss. Miss on the filler, he narrowly under-aimed that slider.
I hearing things. The song sounds like Sidetrack Days.
I think you just have schizophrenia.
No, that's tragic.
But with that miss, Rail and HaSappy both holding strong for their team. Start finding another miss. These bursts are coming out. HaSappy still holding 99.4, which is kind of disgusting. Endgame is holding that FC down for his team as well, but I mean, he needs to see a miss come out from Rail or HaSappy. As we get close to the halfway mark, there's still time, but Syrup and Topaz trading out misses. And rumii's starting to build up that recovery combo, so they're in a position to exploit any weakness from Dilf Cup 3.
This map is surprisingly long.
really tests your aim, tests your nerve control as well.
Consistency.
As the combo grows and grows, the nerves are going to start to play a role on this kind of circle size, but rumii misses. That huge recovery's gone now. Giving a lot of cushioning for Dilf Cup 3. A lot of score padding. I mean, we're going to need to see a miss come out from one of these two star players pretty soon, and Aim Game's probably going to need to close out an FC. And even then, I mean, that accuracy from HaSappy is beautiful. I think even if he did miss, they'd need... Oh, Rail finds the miss. Topaz has built up a recovery, so the score lead is basically not going to change. We're going to need to see something happen to HaSappy. But, I mean, doing just fine. We're going to start to get into more aim control soon. These cut doubles, he is making a mincemeat out of. The Syrups starting to build up, but I mean, Topaz is matching him. It's just a dead heat right now. Light advantage because of Rail, and I think that is a break point right there. As I said, I mean, the ppalrchuds roster just struggles with that hard rock precision comfort. And HaSappy is fully matching aim game, and then Rail is just 2v1ing rumii and Syrup, and Topaz is just there as stat padding. Will we see a two-way FC though? Looking like we will. I don't think there's much map to miss on left. And yes, Aim Game and HaSappy close out their scores. Beautiful FCs from them both. HaSappy, a standout with that 98% accuracy, which is just pristine. On a map like this, he can play the speed no problem, he can play the aim control no problem. But that breakpoint is kind of terrible if you're in the seat of a ppalrchuds position. Dilf Cup has their last pick, and I mean,
Either Hidden 1 or DT3 would favor them quite heavily.
yeah, they can probably opt for either of them. I don't know which one they'd pick. It really depends on who they want to lock out of the match, who they think would get locked out by the maps.
They might even pick Hidden 1 just because Mind Lock. Like, I'm sure everyone's played that map before.
I think, regardless, they are playing to win the match instead of just, like, ensure their survival. So nerves will definitely be on their side as well. So really just opt for whatever they find.
Now we're finally seeing the bans. Let's see.
Yeah, Rash and DT2, both speed map bans. I think Dilf Cup 3 might be kicking themselves for that no mod 4 ban. So I mean, they could just abuse precision again if they didn't ban it. But I mean,
Well, are you sure the banning is right?
I wouldn't be surprised. They might have like been scared because it's tech. Rail does hate his sliders. So, DT3, Hidden 1 or Hidden 3. Hidden 3, they're not going to pick. I think it would be really stupid.
Pretty funny though.
It would be funny for ppalrchuds. They would be like laughing.
Hidden 1.
Hidden 1. I think this is the angle where they try to abuse the fact that Syrup is probably going to get his head caved in on a map like this.
I can't remember if the song is copyright, so we might need to like talk over it.
Yeah, we can non-stop talk about absolutely nothing. We can discuss the weather, but I think for this lineup we are going to see Rail and rumii, definitely. Those are the two players to watch out for on a map like this. Neither of them should be reading gapped. And that was the concern. They had no players to fill out on this map. So even though you get this amazing 850k, it's not enough. And with that, Dilf Cup 3 have just won this match and avoided tiebreaker. A very close match, and one where I'm pretty sure half the players on each team could not play. But one miss separated us from that tiebreaker. So
Some amazing accuracies from everyone. Like, if you look at the 100 counts, it's actually not even that bad.
Just ignore the 22 misses. But I mean, Rumi's accuracy is impeccable. Rail's accuracy are quite good. But congratulations to Dilf Cup 3 who get to move on to face more opponents. I'm not sure who they will be facing next. But I guess we will find out one day.
Or never.
And I think we
World Cup
should
2
have
match.
another match or two happening soon-ish.
Ryshult wants to
19:30
stream it. Or his PC at least.
at 7:30 Australian time. We have 2 matches on. I don't know if they'll be streamed or not, but if they are, feel free to watch them. Double happiness versus
the
Gangnam
match that's
Style.
happening right now.
Okay.
Because my PC has been somewhat better. Did a few tweaks.
Hooray.
It's currently
We might be
4-0 and Corbett finally joined the lobby. And they are going to play TT2. Just
I believe in that team.
well, thanks for watching this match. And thanks for commentating, Dasher and Osprey. GG. Sorry for the scuff, by the way. Alright. See ya.
Well played.
Bye bye.